Good morning, children. Today is 28th October. We have come the end of this month. Yesterday, I was discussing about the watchman of plus two second year alternative English. Today, I gave you some questions. I don't know whether you have answered or not. Today, look at the board. I've given the answer. The first question is, what was the watchman surveying standing on the tank bunk? The answer is, watchman stood on the tank bunk and surveyed that all the people who had come for evening work had returned to their homes. No trespassing cattle had sneaked in. This is the answer of the first question. Because the watchman's duty was to look after the park, the stand, and generally people come there in the park during the day and they leave when it's evening. Second question is, what was the watchman's opinion in the angler at the northern end? Angler means a man who who came there to catch fish with a fishing rod. And some people come there in the tank to catch fish. Some people come there to work and to travel. So the watchman who was there, responsible person in the park, saw an angler at the northern end. The watchman saw the obstinate angler. Obstinate means adamant, who wanted to catch fish for a long time. Even then he cannot catch. He wanted to catch it, waiting with patience at the northern end of the tank. He sat with his feet in water. Sadly, means did not get any catch, did not get any fish. So gazing on his rod, looking at the fishing rod fixedly so that he can catch a fish. He would sit there till midnight hoping for a catch. Whole day did not get a fish. Evening time also he didn't get. He wanted to stay there. He wanted to stay there to catch a fish. This is the second portion. And the third question is, what did the watchman notice? What did the watchman notice as he was ready to return? As he ready to return. A watchman can work in a park during the day. Evening time he would like to go back home. Before going home or before leaving the place, he wanted to see anything unusual over there in the park or not. What did he see? Answer. As the watchman was ready, as the watchman was ready to return, he saw a shadowy figure moving down the narrow stone narrow stone steps that led to the water's edge. Unusual picture. The watchman saw when he was ready to return home, he saw a shadowy figure of a human being, a lady, a girl, moving down narrow stone step that led to the water edge, going down into the tank water. Evening time, unusual time for returning home. At the time he saw a girl, a shadowy figure. The watchman came forward to notice perfectly. That means the young girl who came there for committing suicide. In front of many people, gathering people, nobody can suicide. They want lonely place when the people are not there. At that time, the watchman noticed. Question number 4. What was the woman's from? What was the woman from doing when the watchman saw her? Yes. The watchman saw a shadowy figure of a woman over there. What was he doing? He left a suicide note on the step and going deep down in the water for committing suicide. The answer is, when the watchman saw the woman, when the watchman saw the woman, she stooped over the last step. She stooped over the last step and placed something on it. Possibly later. Then she stepped into knee-deep water. Stood there in prayer mood. See, when the watchman saw the woman, she stooped over the last step, stooped over, bent down, and placed and kept, means kept something on it. It's a letter, suicidal note. Possibly a letter. It's not an ordinary letter, it's not a love letter, it's a suicidal note. Then she stepped into the knee-deep water. Knee-deep water, stood there in a praying posture. See the condition. What was the fifth question? What did the watchman think? Watchman think. What did the watchman think about the woman? After reading a letter. See, watchman could read the letter. He took the letter and wrote. What did he think? What was his opinion? Answer. After reading the letter, the watchman was sure that the woman had come there to commit suicide. Okay. After reading the letter, the watchman was sure, sanguine, confirmed, came to know the woman had come over there to commit suicide, to ruin herself, to die. It's clear. The suicide note was clear. The intention of the girl. But why? Why people come for suicide? What is the mental condition? What environment? In one environment and atmosphere, they take this drastic step. Have you ever thought about the matter? Many people take this wrong decision. Next question number 6. Why was the girl sobbing? Why was the girl sobbing? Sobbing, not crying, but sobbing. Why? Repentance. Anything sadness. Let's see. The girl was sobbing because her stepmother, her stepmother was torturing her. Was torturing her. Her father took the side took the side of stepmother. They did not allow her to study. See, the condition, mental state of mind. The girl was sobbing because her stepmother was torturing her. Torture means different type of tortures are there in the world. The girl wanted to continue her study, wanted to read in a college, but the stepmother did not want to spend any money for her college education. She wanted to arrange her marriage. Stepmother and father. Father also supporting stepmother, not supporting the girl. She loved his new wife. Father is very, very interested to develop the new family. The first daughter neglected in the family. They want to arrange marriage of their own choice, not the choice of the girl. Though it is not mentioned in the story, or we can easily guess in what mental state, in what condition the girl is intended to commit suicide. She has taken the drastic steps to commit suicide. She wrote a suicidal note. She came there in the park, the tank, wanted to drown in water. She wanted to continue her study, or she was not interested to marry at that time. But the stepmother was arranging marriage. Actually, the girl did not want to live in somebody's charity. Question number 7. What was the watchman's childhood like? What was the watchman's childhood like? Answer. When the watchman was a child, was a child. All his family members passed away. All his family members passed away. In an epidemic. He was turned out. He was turned out of his ancestral home. Through the trickery of his father's kinsmen. He wandered like an he wandered like an orphan, suffering from hunger, and privation. What does it mean? Very bad suffering in his life. Family members all died on an epidemic, and the kinsmen relatives drove him out, turned him down, did not enjoy the father's property. He was turned down from the ancestral property. He wandered like an orphan, suffering from hunger and privation. This is a very pathetic condition of the watchman. Even then he did not commit suicide. He shared his own experience with that young girl who came there for committing suicide. Why did the watchman leave behind the girl? Why did the watchman leave behind the girl? Do you think that she will die? The girl was obstinate. Answer. Girl was obstinate. She did not look convinced. Did not look convinced even after watchman's long persuasion.
26 minutes.
Long persuasion. So the watchman left her to her fate in a mood of irritation. In a mood of irritation. Irritation. When the girl did not listen him, the watchman was angry, irritated, disgusted. He left the park, left everything on the girl's hand. This is the end of this story. Children, I have given you 9 question answer important. You go through it. I think it will help you to understand the story better. Thank you very much.